Um, countdown. All right. How are y'all doing out there in broadcast land? Let's see. I want to introduce to you a good friend of mine. His name is Cedric Nims, and he is our first guest for our time together. I see we got a viewer in the house. If you are watching this broadcast live, why don't you go ahead and comment, make some comment, introduce yourself, let us know who's in the house. Hey, Judy Watts is in the house, and so she can see everything that's going on here. And so we want to just thank her for being a part of this testing broadcast. And so, Cedric, you got anything to say?
No, just Cedric Nelms, pastor of Chosen Generation Fellowship Church in Long Beach, and husband to Karen, 21 years. We got 5 kids ranging in age from 34 all the way down to our 19-year-old triplets. And we have been doing ministry in the city for the last 10 years.
All right. I'm going to take you off screen. We'll come back to you. And so I just want to thank you all for being a part of this broadcast and seeing how things work back here and in the green room, or this is the live room. We got some people in the green room that I'm going to bring on screen in a few moments. His name is Pastor Cedric Nims. He's going to tell it. She says, tell Anita I said hello. All right. And so we want to just thank you all for joining us. And just in case you didn't know, we just started a new Instagram, the African American Black Council Instagram. And so you should look in your inbox on Instagram. You received a friend request from the AABC. And so we want you to get out there, accept our friend request, and start sharing and helping us to promote the new Instagram for the AABC. They've never had one before, and so we're bringing something new and fresh to the AABC. And so we're going to bring Cedric back on, and he's going to tell us about what he is doing in ministry with the people. So Cedric, come on in.
All right.
What's going on?
Well, what we're doing for the city is we're feeding folks right now. Our feeding ministry through our community resource center is thriving. We've been able to feed over 1,000 people, over 1,000 families, over 2,000 individuals over the last 2 or 3 months. And so that's what's thriving right now, getting ready to move toward the end of the year and seeing how we can do 2021 bigger and better than we have in 2020. So,
well, thank you, Cedric. I'm sorry to cut you off real fast. I had to throw you off screen. I was just playing with the buttons back there. I see you with the split screen. Okay, I see you. All right. I think we've figured this thing out a little bit. Let me see if I can just do one more activity, which is to share my screen. See if I can get my screen share on. Let's see what I can share. I'm going to share an application. All right, here we go. So you might notice that there is a paper that I've been working on, and this paper is the 3rd year paper. Yeah. And I've just submitted it, and it's all done. Let me just give you a little preview of what I've been writing. So here, let's see here. So here's it's urban ecclesial models that liberate, a 12-month plan for leaders to revive and multiply urban ministry while centering Black voices. Yes, and so we're going to talk about how I lost my position, got eliminated, and then how COVID hit, and then how the RCA stepped in, and then we started talking about the program, and then I started talking about my 12-month plan with the AABC and our goals there, and I got my footnotes and stuff in my references, so people don't say I'm stealing ideas and stealing stuff, and so we got that going. And I got my little quarter and how I'll be working the first year in these 4 quarters here. We're going to be networking and building coalition using community organizing principles. So I've been doing one-on-ones and building coalitions because we're getting ready to. Our voices are getting ready to be made known. That AABC has got something to say. So that's that. And then I did a chart on these are the things about what they're frustrated about, what they want to see happen. And I write about those things, and then I talk about the structures of the RCA and the system that we're a part of, and how to basically maneuver in this system. And then I talk about how I'll be doing some formation stuff for myself to make sure I don't burn out. So I'm gonna have a good rhythm. And then we talk about the different models for church planting and leadership development. I got my bibliography of all the books and references that I'll be using. And that's my paper for the third year. So we are glad about that. Were you able to see that paper as I was sharing it?
Yes. Yes,
Good.
I was.
Good. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us in this wonderful test pilot. We will go offline and then I'll check YouTube to see how it came out because I'm not able to see it. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for today's show. Thank you for being a part of the Village Network and our guests that are here. This thing is going to the next level, y'all. All right. Peace. In this broadcast.